Today we will be discussing how to calculate basic salary. Or you can write it how to calculate basic. As you know, every company has their own HR policies. Like that, every company has their own compensation and benefit policy. All the components or CTC structure or the rule of that or the calculation of the CTC and the salary depends on the terms and conditions of the percentage mentioned in the compensation and benefit policy. But whenever you are calculating basic salary, it always depends on the amount of CTC. Means if your CTC will vary, means CTC amount will vary, so your basic salary will be vary. But there is a standard percentage which is from 30% to 60% of CTC. So always whenever you are talking about the basic, it's a certain percentage of CTC. But there is a standard range of percentage. It can vary from 30 to 60% of CTC. But again, the exact percentage depends on the compensation and benefit policy of any organization. So let's take an example. There is a company named as XYZ Private Limited, and they have their also own compensation and benefit policy, where they have mentioned that if any new joinee or employee is working with them, they will afford the basic salary, and the percentage will be 50% of CTC amount. So is as for the compensation and benefit policy of the particular XYZ company, and here we have marked it's 50% of CTC will be. Let's take an example. One employee working over there named as Rakesh, whose CTC amount is 3 lakh. So whenever we are calculating the basic salary for Rakesh, so what will be the process? As it's already mentioned that basic salary will be 50% of CTC. So accordingly we need to calculate. Basic salary will be, here it's mentioned 50%. It's 50%. So whenever you are calculating the CTC amount, it's 50% of CTC. CTC here is 3 lakh, so it's 1,50,000. But if your CTC will vary, the percentage will be same, because every company has a policy and policy is not changing for any individual, not going to change. So that's why the percentage will be the same and fixed one. But let's Rakesh got some promotion or some hike increment. So at that time, obviously the CTC amount will change. Let's is changed to 4,50,000. So accordingly, basic salary will change. 2,25,000 will be. But if your CTC amount is not changing, you will get the accordingly 50% of CTC will get your basic salary. And once your CTC amount is changing, your basic salary will be changed also. So whenever you are calculating basic salary, it always depends on compensation and benefit policy as well as the amount of CTC itself. Thank you.